everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make a recipe using this tropical fruit. Can you guess what fruit is this? I'm sure most of you might have said lychee, but even my friends too, when I showed this to them, they too said that this is lychee. But my friends, this is not lychee. This is a tropical fruit which is found in Kerala, that is rambutan. So this is very sweet and very tasty fruit. Using this rambutan, we are going to make a recipe, that is rambutan wine. Now let's see how to prepare this yummy and tasty recipe, rambutan wine. Today's recipe is rambutan wine. So here we have taken our main ingredient, that is rambutan. So after taking out the skin of rambutan, we require only 100 grams of rambutan. Then along with rambutan, our next ingredient is sugar. Here I've taken 100 grams of sugar. The quantity could be adjusted based on sweetness of your rambutan. Then next we require a clean and dry, neat glass jar. Here we require 3 cups of boiled and cooled water. So here I've taken 3 cups of boiled and cooled water. Then we require wheat. Here I've taken 1 handful of wheat. Then our next ingredient is yeast. Here I've taken 1 tablespoon of yeast. Then coming to our spices, here I've taken 3 pieces of cinnamon, 8 cloves, 3 cardamom and 1 star anise. Now let's move on to the next process. Now here we have removed the skin. Now let's transfer this into a glass jar. Now into this let's add sugar. Now into this let's add wheat. Here we have added 1 handful of wheat. Then let's add yeast. Here I've taken 1 tablespoon of yeast. Now let's add spices into this. And let's also add boiled and cool water. Let's stir everything well. Let's stir everything well with a clean and dry wooden spatula. Let's mix it till the sugar is dissolved. So let's stir everything well. Now we'll be keeping this wine aside for 10 days so that the fermentation process will be going on. And in these 10 days, every day we have to use the same wooden spatula which we've used today. We have to use that same spatula for stirring the wine. So while using it for each day, after usage on one day, please clean it and dry it and keep it ready for the next day. Like this, we have to repeat this process for 10 days, and don't use that wooden spatula for any other purpose. Use only for stirring this wine and store it in a neat and dry place. So let's see after 10 days. Ten days is done. Now let's see our rambutan wine. Now it has got a very great aroma. Now let's filter this wine. Now for filtering our rambutan wine, here I've taken a neat and dry glass jar. And along with that, here I've taken a sieve which is also dry and neat. Let's filter it. Now let's take the rambutan pulp and let's squeeze it. So now here we have squeezed the pulp to the maximum. So now here our rambutan wine is ready. There are a few steps which we have to follow while making a wine. So whatever vessels which you're using for the wine, for making the wine, should be neat and clean and dry. Maximum try to use glass jars or porcelain jars, and try to avoid using plastic jars. And Make sure that these jars are clean and dry. Now let's transfer this wine into a glass jar. So now we have transferred our rambutan wine into a neat and dry glass jar. Now we have to store this glass jar in a neat place so that we can preserve this longer. You can use this right now, but if you keep it aside for 2 more days, then the wine will be more clearer. Now it is a little bit cloudy, but even now you can use it. Now let's see how our rambutan tastes. Now let's taste the rambutan wine. So this is an amazing wine recipe and do try this one. After trying, do let me know your suggestions through comment box. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming up with variety videos. Till then, stay tuned to my channel.